Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, is going to be a little bit busy today. Basically, we've got the black Fiesta ST that I sold a few months back. That is coming in to the workshop, back to HQ to have some more work done on it. He's bought some lowering springs, and he basically just wants me to replace the springs all around the car on the ST, make it a little bit lower. It's going to make it stiffer and a bit of a harder ride, but that's what he wants. So we've got that going on. We've also got a Audi Q3, I want to say, for a service. That's coming in as well. Not quite sure what Audi. I know it's an Audi Q something. Q1? I don't know. You'll see it anyway. We've also got another little car coming in, which is another Fiat 500. She's got the same issue with the door handle. When you pull it, it pulls off the hinges. So I'm going to replace that handle hinge for her. So that's coming in as well. That's just today. Crazy, unbelievable. But yeah, I just can't. I can't jump on that Nissan Juke. I want to start it. I wanted to start it today, but I can't. We're going to have to start it tomorrow. I've just taken our white Fiat 500, the lounge. That's off to the paint shop, and he's dealing with that. He said he'll have it ready by Tuesday, Wednesday. And then when I go and pick up that, I need to drop off the EcoSport. The body shop is going to work on that, and then I can bring back the Fiat 500. We've got someone looking at the black Ford KA tomorrow afternoon, so that might be sold as well. And I've also got another subscriber coming to me to talk to me on Friday about a car for their son. So yeah, already crazy busy. So let's just wait for the first job to come in. Not quite sure what it's going to be yet. First comes in, first gets done. So today, bear with me and I'll see you soon. Right, okay guys, so here is the first job we've got going on today. This is Vinny's ST. He bought it off me a few months back now, and he's just starting to do bits and pieces. We have seen this on the channel before after I sold it. Do you remember we did the actual steering wheel for him, the flat bottom steering wheel that he got designed and made. I think he paid about 250 quid just for the steering wheel. So yeah, but he's he's really looking after his car, and it looks really smart. It's got a Viper immobilizer, and he loves his car. He really loves it. But yeah, I think he's only 19, Vinny. But he bought it himself. There was no help from parents. He works hard, so he's got a nice car to show for it. So yeah, and it's in now for a little bit more work. Basically, what he wants to do now is change the springs all round, front and back, and they're actually going to be lower by about 30 mil on each corner. But it's already. Well, no, he has got some space, I suppose. But the trouble is, it's going to be hard to ride. I'm not saying that it's a wrong or right thing to do. It's his car, it's his money. He can do what he wants with it. But he's part of a Essex sleeper crew, like cruising and stuff like that. So they all talk to each other, and they've all got their own little sort of methods and ways and changes and bits and pieces. They've all got ST lines, STs, and things like that. So yeah, it's just a nice little group of friends that he's got, and they cruise around and do their thing. But this is the next thing that he wants me to do for him, is put some lowering springs. So we're going to start on the front, because the front is going to be the hardest. So let's start with the hardest first, and then the backs should be a lot easier. They should be on a complete, they're not separately, I don't know now, because it's the ST model, it might be. But I just assume that the front's going to be harder. I think it is, because we've got to take the complete leg out. We've got to compress it with our compressor here. The strut compressor, change the springs, put it all back together, and yeah, put them back in. So that's what we've got to do first, guys. So let's get cracking. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, that didn't take too long, but you can see both front legs are both out. Not too bad, especially where, you know, I've done so many of these, and it's repetition. As soon as you do more and more, it just gets quicker and quicker and quicker. So yeah, basically, I'm going to leave it, that one over there, that one over there. We're going to do one at a time. We've got the gizmo gadget out for doing the work. This is such a good little tool as well. It helps so much. I think the next thing I want to get as well is, like, do you know, like a bearing press. I think Sealy do one. I need to get one of those. That's going to be my next purchase, I think, in here. That they're so handy, them presses. But this is, yeah, it's a great bit of kit. That's what we'll be using. We've been doing one at a time. And these are the springs that he wants me to change them over for. So you're never going to tell. Obviously, they're, you know, performance racing springs. They're not adjustable. They're just in and away you go. Plug and play jobby. So, yeah. These are the back ones. I think, yep, they're the back ones. The smaller ones. And the big ones at the front. So let me get cracking. Let me set you up. We'll get one done. We'll start taking it apart. Getting the spring off. And then replacing them. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So that's the springs replaced. As you can see, back on the legs, both sides, this one and this one. So now it's a reverse of just putting them back in place, doing all the bolts back up, both sides, and then we're going to turn the car around and get the back ones done on this side. So I might have to lower it down because the whole subframe, I believe, has to be supported. So the subframe's got to be supported in the middle whilst I drop the shocks down. So yeah, but let's crack on. I just had a call. Bloody hell! I just had a call from my daughter. A lot of you guys are going to remember back in the day when I used to do this at home in my garage at my house. I done a Audi A1 S-Line, a grey one, years and years ago. I can't remember how many years ago, 2.5 years ago maybe. And I got it basically because my daughter wanted a better car or an upgraded car or whatever. So we got her that one, and she's been driving around ever since. She will not give it up. But now she just she just called me, and she can't get it into gear. So basically the clutch has give up the ghost on her car, and she wants it done basically. So, me being me and what I'm doing, I've got to get it done for her. So she said, because she's down at Eastbourne, she said, I'll get it down here, I'll get it fixed. I said, no, don't get it fixed down here. I'll come and collect it on the trailer. And yeah, I'll come and collect it. I'll come pick it up off the trailer, bring it back here, and we'll do the clutch here. So that's what I've got to do probably tomorrow, collect that car, bring it back. And at some point this week, I don't know what point, but at some point this week, we're going to be doing a clutch on her Audi A1 S-Line. So yeah, God, more content and very busy for me, but it's got to be done, guys. She wants her car back. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know what was happening. Let's crack on with this first and put these two legs back together on the car and, yeah, move on. Let's do this. Right, okay, that is the front ones done and replaced. But yeah, it's definitely can see the difference now. So yeah, it's definitely dropped. It's just like it's sitting at an angle now. Yeah. Right, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the car over there and then jack it up. Stay in these gloves. I need to replace them. I need to. Yeah, I think I'll do it over there because because it's so low now. What I don't want to do is I don't want to sort of come up onto the actual ramp here, onto the lift, and because it's lower. If I turn it around, it'll and go over. By the time I get to that end, the front will be the other end, yeah, and it might bottom out because it's so low, and I don't want to sort of risk hitting the underneath of the car. So I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, put it over there. I'll jack it up with a jack, put some axle stands underneath it, take the back wheels off, and we'll work on it over there. I think that's going to be the best thing. So let me move it over there. I'll get you set up on a tripod. Let's get cracking with the rears. It should be a lot quicker now with the rear ones. We ain't got to take apart the actual legs or nothing. It's just a few bolts and it should just come apart. So let's, I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay. There's the rears done as well. It is sitting a lot meaner, this car. It really does. It's just... do you know the thing that really sort of puts me off when doing this kind of thing is that these cars are already set up to be a stiffer, harder ride anyway, standard from factory. As soon as you start doing this, it's going to make it even worse. And, you know, it's all good for the track and you know, race tracks and stuff like that. You can set them up. But with the state of the actual roads these days around the UK with potholes and stuff, he's just got to be really careful, hasn't he? He don't, yeah. But, you know, each to their own. It's his car. He can do what he wants. It's just really not really sort of my thing. Don't think I would do it. I don't know, really. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's personal preference whether or not you like it or not. I think the stance of it, the way it sits and the way it looks, I think it looks really mean and nice, but I just think the actual driving of it and the ride of it, it kind of, yeah, I don't know if it out things the driving experience. What I'm trying to get to is the driving experience, isn't it? It's no point having it's all right having a track car. This will be perfect. You know, it's just for the track. You set it up, and then you take it out at weekends down a track, and you drive it around. But I just think everyday driving, this is going to be a bit hard for him. I don't know. We'll see. But I have kept the original ones for him. I'll put them in the box. These are the original ones. If he wants me to swap them back over again, then yeah, I will. But we'll see how it goes. He might like it. He might want it like this. I know he's got, like I said to you, he's got a group of friends, and they've all got these type of cars. Essex, ST Club, Boy Racers, whatever. You know, they're like a cruising. Do you remember? You must remember back in the day. You know, used to sort of go up and have a meet and you know, race your cars against each other, stuff like that. I think he's part of all that sort of crowd. Now he's got one of these. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm just really ain't sure. I like the stance, the way it's sitting, but I just don't think it's going to be a good everyday driver. But you never know. But he really does look after his car. He really, really loves his car. You know, and he always brings it back to me for bits and pieces that he wants to change up or do, and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, right. Well, that's Vinny's ST done. All the springs changed. I'll get this one out of the way, put it outside, and then I'll bring in the other one that's arrived, which is a Fiat 500. And she messaged me and said, would I be able to change a door handle for her, because the hinge part there has snapped. So yeah, I'll bring in her car and we'll get cracking with that, swap that over for her, and that'll be another job done. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, this is the next little project we've got going on today. I've got a Audi Q2. It was actually a Audi Q2 that's coming in for a quick service, oil change, oil filter, air filter, so nothing too major. And I think she's got a problem with her start-stop, so I've got to test the battery as well. But we've got this one in for the moment. Quick little job. Normal stuff on these Fiat 500s. We have a handle that's broken on the hinge. Normal stuff, guys. They all do that for some reason. There's just a design flaw, crap piece of metal. So yeah, so we're going to swap that over for her. She does want some other work done, I've got to be honest, because she mentioned other bits and pieces like this bumper here. She wants that painted. We've got another on this side as well. Here. Also, she doesn't know when the timing belt or water pump was done last. So that's another job and a service. What else? She didn't mention something else. Oh, was it a dent around here or something? But nothing too major. Oh yeah, see here, look. So, you know, she said, like, can you paint shop, get rid of that, and then paint the bumper around. So I said, yeah, no problem. So that's another thing I've got to get arranged to get done. But yeah, for the moment, I think as well, it's the, I think about 3 months ago, she had an MOT done. The advisories were front discs and pads on the front. They were getting low. So they need doing probably, you know, after this. So I said to her, look, that's quite important because it's, you know, it's a dangerous thing. You know, if it was only advisory, then you still got a bit more time. But at some point, yeah, we're going to get that in and get done. So yeah, you know, she just wants to make sure that her car is up to scratch. But the first thing we need to do is swap this over. To do that, we've got to take the door card off. So we'll get that off, get from the other side. I'm going to try and do it without removing the whole handle and do it just by removing the hinge. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's get this done for her. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, there you go. Nice and quick. Just, yeah, all done. So that's one job done for her. Nice and quick repair. And I'm sure she'll be back for the other bits and pieces at some point. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be, you know, seeing this car again. It's done low mileage, I've got to be honest. 44,000 miles. And it is a 2014 reg. 2014 Fiat 500. So, yeah. Like I said, it probably needs... It's never had a timing belt water pump done. And I don't know about the service as well. So... we'll be looking after her car from now on. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it, guys. So, yeah, there you go. Right, that's another little job done out of the way for today. Now, I'm just waiting for the Audi to turn up, and then we can put it on the ramp, start the service, get cracking with that. And it's been a good day so far. Good day so far. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, this is the next little project we've got going on today. It's a 2019, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a 19. Audi Q2. So we need to do a service. And we also need to check a couple of bits as well. I think she's got a bulb out. We need to check. I think it's out on the left-hand passenger side. We'll check that. And change that over. Obviously, we're going to do a service, so we need to do a service reset on the computer system, which is all in there. There is obviously an electrical fault on this as well, something to do with the start-stop unavailable. The reversing sensors are not working on the back. So, yeah, there is definitely a bit of an electrical problem. Whether or not it's just the battery, normally the first telltale signs of a battery going dead or going bad is that it comes up on the dash about your stop-start not working, because that's when it drops below a certain amount of voltage or the battery goes low enough, it just plays havoc, and the first thing that normally shows up is the start-stop problem. So it could be that, but I'm going to crack on with the service first. We'll drop the oil, do the filters, oil filter, air filter, oil change. That's what she wants. We'll do the bulb as well. I think it's this one here that's gone. That one in there. So we'll change that for her as well. See how easy that is to get to that. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. And then we'll test the battery as well to see what the voltage is like on the battery. Make sure it's charged all right, it's charging. It's got proper cranking amps as well. We'll check all that. It's a bit strange that it's already gone on a 2019 car. Yeah, very strange. But let me see if I can get to the bottom of it. And yeah, we'll go from there. But let me set you up, guys. Let's get cracking with the service first. And we can get this one all sorted for us. So let's do this. Right, okay, so where are we? We've dropped the oil. I've released the actual oil filter up. I haven't took it off yet. Just wanted to drain it out, so we'll do that in a second. I've replaced the air filter, replaced the bulb. I thought I could unscrew these. There's one there, two, and there's one down there, 3 screws, and the light will slide out. Not the case. It won't have it. So there's obviously a connector, a screw here somewhere. So what I had to do in the end was get up underneath there, and you can see this cover. You just pull that down, and underneath there you've got a little flap. Pull the flap down, you get to the bulb. So I've replaced that for her. So that's done. Now I have tested this battery, and I'll show you the results on this. So it comes up there, test battery. Yes, it's a DIN. You can see it's DIN there. Yes, 680 there, 680. Yes. So now it's going to do a test on the battery to tell me if it needs to be replaced and how good it is. So straight away, replace in red, replace. Health of the battery is 45%. The charge of the battery is 97%. So it's, even though the charge is 97%, so it's got a good charge, it's not a healthy battery. So basically, it needs to be replaced. I don't know, potentially if we could have charged it up, left it overnight, charged it up, and then done it. But I don't think that's going to help it, because the charge of the battery is good. The health of the battery is bad. It's the health of the battery. So, yeah, it's obviously, you know, not good. But for a 2019 plate, 3 years old or 4 years old or whatever it is, it's not great really for a battery. It should last. So, but yeah, I've spoke to the owner. She said, look, just change it, and then there's no issues. The stop start should work again, and hopefully her reversing sensors will start working. And it's it's all linked to the health of this battery. That's not, it's not helping the car electrics around. There's things that are not working, not happening, not going on. So that's what we're going to do. Whip that out, change that battery. It's on its way. And yeah, we'll continue with the service. So let me set you up. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so as you can see, we've got a new battery. Yeah, the old one's down there. So that's replaced. Done the oil change, checked all the levels. I've done the oil reset on the service on the car. So yeah, it's a case of just sort of buttoning it all back up, putting this cover back on, doing the bolts up, and then she's going to come and collect her car. I need to take that thing off there to get that round. So yeah, there we go. Right, let me end it there. That's going to be the end of today's video, guys. We've done loads and loads today. We've got a few jobs done out of the way. The lady's coming to pick up her Fiat 500, the one out there. So she's coming to get that in a second. She's going to come and collect hers in a couple of hours, an hour or so. So, but yeah, just a nice service done on it. So yeah, we are finished for today. Plus, we've done the Fiesta ST on the springs as well. I just like showing you guys, what I'm doing during the course of the day, and what's happening. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow we can start on the Nissan Juke. We'll get it in, start stripping it down, tearing it apart, and making some part lists, making a list of obviously all the parts we need behind the bumper, whatever, all the damage, and having a look at that Nissan Juke. I have actually had a call from the daughter down at Eastbourne with her car. Her boyfriend's dad has had a look at it. He don't seem to think it's the clutch. He seems to think it's something to do with the gear linkages with the gear shifter on top of the gearbox. I don't know. I've not looked at it. I don't know what really to say until I get down there. But I have got to get down there, collect the car, bring it back here, and do any repairs that needs doing on it. I'm going to try and get here tonight. I don't know. I'll have a look, see if I can get here tonight. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching what I'm doing. Yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Drop me a comment if you've got anything to say down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. See you soon. Thanks for watching.